This is assignment 5-3, the wedge block. This one has dimensions in inches, so we're good there. All right, and this one, we've been doing a lot of additive modeling. This one we're going to do a lot of subtractive modeling. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do the XY plane, and I'm going to do what I call a stock block. I'm going to make a big rectangle that encompasses the entire part, the entire height, the entire width. All right, I didn't click. All right, there we go. So I know that it is 6 inches wide. And I'm going to hit the tab button, and it is 2.75 tall. All right, so now I have my stock block here, and I'm going to go ahead and extrude this rectangle. It's a little different from what we have done as of yet. The entire width is 3.5, 3.5. All right, so now we have our block, and we're going to start kind of chipping away at it. So let's see, the first one I'm going to do, I'm going to start on this face here, and I am just going to draw a line diagonally across the part. Just start up here and go all the way across. Yeah, just kind of make it look right. All right, so then I'm going to go ahead and add my dimensions. From the very back to the top of the cut is going to be 2.5. There we go. And the very bottom is going to be 1. There we are. Make sure that looks good. I'm going to finish. Let's extrude, cut that all the way through. Okay, so now we have this, and now we're going to make the cut from the top. Now be careful not to put your sketch on this plane, because I've said before, your extrusions are going to be perpendicular to the surface that you have chosen. So if we do it on this plane, your extrusion is going to go this way, and that's not really what we want. So we're going to do our sketch up here, even though our geometry is going to be lower. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Rotate that around. I don't like working sideways. All right, and I'm going to draw another diagonal line from here to here. Let's add our dimensions there. Tells us from the back face to here. Ooh, that didn't go all the way. So I need to make sure that that does before I do this. So I'm going to extend. Ooh, it's not going to let me. There we go. All right, so make sure the other end is too. All right, that looks good. There we are. All right, dimension from the rear here to that point is going to be 4 inches. Even though that did the same thing. That's not going to let me bring it down, is it? Okay. Sometimes Inventor does not behave. Let's try that again. Oh, that's not where I wanted to dimension from at all. There we go, that's better. And on the top, from this edge to this corner, is 1.75. There we go. All right. All right, so we're good there, and we can go ahead and extrude this. Actually, that's not going to work. We're going to have to project some geometry. It didn't do that for us for some reason. So project geometry, and we'll project this line here so that we can use it when we extrude. All right, there we go. And as I said before, your sketch is kind of floating out here in space, but it is still on this plane, so it will go perpendicular to that plane, which is exactly what we want. We want to cut through all. Okay. There we go. And now we can do some of the other stuff. We can go ahead and do the hole through the side because that's pretty easy there. All right, and you could either do the hole command or this way, it doesn't matter. All right, so that is going to be 1 inch. It is going to be located 1.5 inches from the side and 1.25 inches from the bottom. Okay, we can finish that sketch and do an extrude cut through all. There we go. And now we just need to do the slot up here. I'm going to rotate around and I'm going to do my sketch on this back side. I would prefer to do it on the back side rather than the top because you need that extrusion to come out into this slanted portion. So I'll start a sketch on the back. And this is really all it is a rectangle. All right, we can add our dimensions. It is 0.5. The width is 1.5. And from the side it's 1. There we are, nice and centered. So we're going to finish the sketch, another extrude cut, and we're going to go through all. Rotate that back around, and there is your wedge block. Make sure we save it. Go. Now we can make our drawing. All right, so that would definitely be our front side. Still a little small. There we go. Ooh, that's a little big. Let's bring that down a little. Bring you up a little. Ooh, we might be a little too big. I think we can make that work. Let's see, I can probably bring that a little closer, bring that a little farther. There we go. That gives us a little more room. Okay, so I'm going to start on the front view. I'm going to go ahead and add my center mark and my bisectors. There we go. Start on our dimensions. So I'm going to, I'll do the whole length down here at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to do this dimension right there. I'm going to do the width dimension over here. Sorry, I'm jumping around a little bit. There to there, 0.75. All right, what am I missing? Ah, this line. Let's see, oh, we need our location. And we need that one. Okay, so now we can do our little cutout over here. We'll put one over here. We don't need both since we have the overall width at the bottom. All right, so that's good there. That might be everything. Oh, I didn't do the total height. Double check my drawing, and that looks good.